Good morning, everybody. Let's go. Welcome to the live stream today. Looking at the stock market, we're obviously going to the upside in a pretty big damn way. So look at this today. We are opening up very, very high with Bank of America. Well, now they kind of suck, but they were doing pretty well, obviously, in pre-market. Now they're falling back off. Lockheed Martin is also up a lot this morning on their earnings. Goldman died, guys. Straight up to the downside here. Just that's just a straight drop, almost like a falling knife right now on Goldman. Where'd my article go for Goldman? Hang on, let's open that back up because it was crazy. They had revenue of $12.22 billion versus $12.79 billion. They actually beat on their EPS, but obviously people don't care about that. They're looking at these crazy hits that they have from the Marcus loans, whatever the hell that is, right? I was reading through it. It actually kind of sounds like what they did is it looks like they actually sold off maybe some of the loans that they had. So here's what they did. Goldman's loan sale, offloading the debt, allowed it to release $440 million in reserves for loan losses, which added roughly $1.20 per share to earnings. So it's pretty weird to say there, but overall, there was a lot of stuff with their loans, and the big reason why that they actually lost on this is really because they didn't do well on their trading. Whenever I read through here, it says JP Morgan, Citigroup, they did better than expected with their fixed income trading, whereas Goldman's traders didn't fare as well, which is obviously a terrible, terrible thing to see. And right here it says that, their revenue fell 5% on the consumer loan hit and weaker than expected bond trading. So that loan hit is that thing that I'm mentioning with the loans. So just keep that in mind. It does look like, though, that the main reason their EPS beat, though, is because they had that sale offloading that debt. So that was pretty big for their EPS, or else that would have probably looked pretty nasty as well, coming in way under the expectation. But what a great morning, guys. Thank you all for joining up today. I appreciate you. Tangi, Jamie, Manny, Juicy, Ant, Rick McQueen. Thank you guys for being here. If you guys want to see anything specific today, just let me know. Also, thank you to all the lurkers out there. Appreciate you. We are going to have to end the stream a little bit early today. I have to go to a event, I guess you could say. I don't know what to call this. It's a what am I trying to think of right now? I can't think of like the exact word. Oh, here it is. Ultrasound. I'm going to an ultrasound. Sorry guys, I'm new to this thing. No, I knew what it was. That's funny though. Oh, I'm just typing in the address here. I still haven't figured out how far away this place is. All right, there we go. But yeah, I have to go get an ultrasound done with my girlfriend there, the very first one. So praying that goes pretty well. Obviously, I'm not the one getting it done, but that's going to be fun there. BAC is probably sympathizing for Goldman. I don't know, Tangi. I doubt that. I mean, Goldman has their own problems, Bank of America's its own thing today. It's probably just popping off because we're just up too high. Like, in reality, the SPY's coming back. Everything's coming back down a little bit, it looks like. Yeah, even the NASDAQ, so. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It could be. I don't know. If that were the case, they should have went down in pre-market a little bit, but funny, Goldman's actually popping up this morning. After open, but that's funny. Juicy says, let's go Tommy Jr. Thank you, Juicy. That's awesome. Appreciate that. Hopefully, we get to name him Tom the Third. If it's a he. I don't even get to know if it, the gender yet. We're just, getting the very first thing here today. But Palantir, PLTR. actually looking pretty good today. You know what else looked pretty good in pre-market was DraftKings. It ran all the way up to $20. Now it's kind of rejecting and falling back down right there, so that's pretty good. Said they need the market to pick a direction. Hell yeah, let's go. I wanted to pick one too, Rick. It looks like it was going to pick it to the upside, but now that the market opened, we're going right back down. Surprise, surprise, right? Yeah, Bank of America is looking rough now. Maybe let's go look into their earnings here. Hopefully they have a, let's see. I want to read them in depth. Revenue beat, EPS beat. Okay, we knew that, but let's see what else. Every business segment performed well as they grew client relationships and accounts organically at a strong pace. Brian Moynihan said. Moynihan. Hang on. Is this the same Moynihan? One of the ones that owns, Are these guys like brothers? There's also Jay Moynihan, I think, and he runs like the golf or something, like the PGA Tour. Yeah. Oh, it's spelled different. Okay. Okay. Sounds the exact same though, but interesting with Bank of America there. 7 straight quarter of operating leverage. That's pretty good. Strengthened their balance sheet, maintained strong liquidity. Set aside a lot of money for credit losses though. Charge-offs remain below pre-COVID levels, so I guess that's good. Yeah, that sucks to see, though, with Bank of America right there. That's for sure. That's a big drop back. Definitely not going to help the market move up here. At open, anyways, that's for sure. Yeah, Rick goes, now you'll have 2 Hellcats. Watch for a 3rd leg, Tangy says. I know. I know, Tangy. That's fun. God, you got me laughing. JPM's holding up a little bit better. The crazy thing is, it's probably so small, just the body right now. It's like the size of like a, what'd they say, a blueberry? The baby's like the size of like a blueberry right now, or a raspberry. It's crazy. It's all Kramer's fault, they said. Kramer gave Bank of America the kiss of death. Uh-oh. No, did he? Oh, no. Kramer. Oh, no. I see it. Here it is, guys. Here's Kramer. Oh, God. He said, Bank of America was fantastic. Amazing quarter. The balance sheets are incredible. It's Exhibit A for why the Fed should just stop. It's the single best quarter Brian Moynihan has ever had. Man, I'll tell you what. I hate Kramer, so just be careful, guys. That's going to be a tough one there. Yeah, I don't know. Kramer, I'm tired of that guy. It's all Kramer's fault. It's funny. Oh, gosh. Yeah, watch out for Kramer, guys. Tough one there. All the defense contractors are moving up, though. Yeah, Lockheed did amazing, guys. So look at those earnings from this morning. That was an amazing move there. Love to see that with Lockheed. NOC's looking good. What else? GD, General Dynamics. Trying to think of some others, but I can't at the moment. Just can't think of them at the second, but man, General Dynamics, hell yeah. Lockheed Martin's awesome. I bet they're new all-time highs. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Lockheed Martin new all-time highs. New all-time highs. That is insane to even say right now. Nvidia is apparently powering up. They're about to get the new highs of the year. Hell yeah, look at that. I'll tell you what, guys. This SPY move is definitely starting to look good. Yeah. Yeah, SPY on this big trend line break and touch was awesome. I think we're gonna start trusting this. This is gonna be the time to trust this break, I guess. Not like today necessarily, because it's gonna be volatile, but you know what I mean? This does look pretty good here, especially if we could break this like little double top around 418 to 420. Wow. Okay, RTX is another one. That's another one I forgot about. Dang. 104, and they are blasting. In October, this stock was like 80 bucks. I guess it's not up that much compared to some of the others, but some of these stocks moving up from lows has been insane. And I mean just straight up insane, guys. Wow, let's go. Yeah, 5-minute chart. Why does SPY just have to pull back? Can't it just keep going? How dare the SPY?
How dare you?
Oh my god. Greta came back in. Greta, what are you doing out there? She's always coming in here when the stocks are going against the flow. Yeah, like this one. You should have said it to this one, Greta. Apparently she likes Bank of America, so I guess I understand. I kind of like it too, but now that Kramer said something, that's a little bit rough. We better be careful out there. Watch out for Kramer, guys. I don't know. Good job, Kramer. Look what you caused. How dare you. MSFT. Microsoft's pulling back here. Yeah, Nvidia's really going today, Juicy. It really is. It says Nvidia to 280. Wow. Looking good. Let's see that daily of it again. Yeah, it's breaking out of that recent high. Oh my gosh. Dang, guys, that is funny. Nvidia's flying? How? AMD's trying to keep up. It's like, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Yeah, Kramer. Kramer was looking crazy there, wasn't he? Yeah, sure thing. We'll look at Laser. LAZR. Luminar Technology is looking pretty good. Yeah, LAZR, you know, it is actually powering up in a pretty big way. I like that. Today it opened, it had a big move. Yesterday around close. I'm not 100% familiar with this company and what they do, but even the support here, right around like 550 to 560 looks awesome. Looks amazing. There we go. Yeah, that's some good movement there. Take that any day of the week. We were laser shareholders. Nice. You know what else is right back up is good old DraftKings. Right back up to $20. There we go. That's cool. Let's go look at the book map on Nvidia really quick. Ooh, look at that 280 level. I knew that there'd be some big orders up there. Look at that big red order area of orders, I guess we could say. A lot of volume there, obviously, based on the color. Right here's kind of your chart, so it goes from, you know, less volume to more volume. The more orders there, the redder it gets. That's pretty big to see it real red there. Sorry about that, I actually opened up the wrong browser. Bottom. Pretty cool browser, though. Yeah, pretty big resistance here at 280, and look at this. There's even a lot of liquidity. Just came in at 279.80 too. Maybe that'll actually push us down. That might push us down to 279. We'll have to see, or we'll have to see if it rejects here or not. Watch it. Ooh, it's getting real close. You can see that price action's really trying. We'll sit here and watch this for a second, and then we're going to get into a stock that Manny was actually talking about last night. Pretty cool. Education says, can you use the TD book map again sometime, especially with the spy? Education, I will say, this is not even the TD one. Did you want the TD one specifically, or is this one okay? Hopefully this one's okay, but look at that, 279.80. Looks like that held up. Some buyers are starting to, or sellers are coming in now. See how it goes. Manny says, so excited, the end of the week is almost here. It's only Tuesday, Manny. Are we off again? We're not off this week for trading, are we? No. We're not off this week. Manny, what do you mean the end of the week? We just started. Wow, 279.80 though. Look at that. A lot of volume there. Looks like it's holding up. So education, this big bubble here is pretty much the volume there coming in. So whenever you see a big bubble like that, those are orders getting filled there at those levels. So it's just showing how much volume got filled at the time. So see how like there's this big red line? It's showing that there's a lot of big orders here. So sell orders here at 279.80. Look at that. A lot. It actually just broke. So see how there was a lot of volume? These big green balls, or I guess you'd call them volume orbs. See how the orbs here were hitting right off the level and it was getting like fills. So we were getting big voluminous fills there. Fills, fills, fills. And then this big fill here was like the big fill that broke us up through that level. And now we just got another big fill up through 280. So look at that. There we go. That was awesome right there. So those orbs are just showing the big volume coming in there. And you can see the volume on the order book right here. So see how there's a green and red here on the where my cursor is on the right side. See how 281 now it shows 30,000. That's like 30,000 shares sold right there, or sell orders right there. Guess you could say. Pretty cool though. Oh, I see, Manny. I was like, I'm so confused. Manny, I was so confused. If you would have said you were excited for the end of the week, I would have understood. But yeah, I was just confused. I didn't mean to say it like contradicting or anything. I just meant it like man, we just started. But I see now. Green equals buys, red equals sell. Yeah, essentially education. So like if there was a big, yeah, like right there, it just means that the sell orders are what the majority of the volume went for. So I could actually here, let me change a setting really quick here if I can remember real quick. This volume dots, so that's exactly what we want. But I need to edit the dots. Hang on here. Hang on, guys. Just let me edit this real quick. Here we go. Here's my volume dots. We're gonna go with what was it? Smart is good. That's not the one. 2D dots? No. Those look bad. Hang on. I swear, guys, hang on just 1 second. What was that? There was a certain setting for this. Hang on. You can change these little dots to like make them like a pie graph. And it actually shows like, it'll show you, for example, like that on the red dot, it'll show you that like 75% were sells and 25% were buys, for example, or something like that. I can't figure out how to put it back on right now. I'll get it though. Swore it was right here. Under the dot settings, of course. Was it not the volume? No. Weird. Hang on, let me click for more information. I'm still a little bit new here as well, but I know that you can change those dots, and I've done it before. I just can't remember the exact way. It's pretty cool to see, actually, though. I'll say that. Hold on, maybe it's volume bars. Let's see. Or maybe they took it away. Could be. Or it's a different type of, might be like an add-on or something, too. Well, you guys get the point, right? Pretty much selling right there. So education, it's not as easy as that, but it's pretty good. Yeah, the tool is awesome. Yeah, guys, just stick around with us. You know, just wait about a week or a couple weeks. I swear you guys will be hearing a lot more about Bookmap. So just be ready for that. It'll be fun, right? And here we have Tesla here. A lot of orders down here at the bottom, like 186.50, 186.45. Look at all these buyers coming in down here on Tesla after that big sell-off there in the middle of the day. Going back to Nvidia, you can see it's starting to sell off after that big resistance at 281. That ended up being a big level there for a few minutes. Yeah, that was pretty big, and now we're falling right back down. So watch this 279.20, 279, a lot of buyers there. Not a ton, though. Not a ton, but it is more than, you know, some areas here. Hell yeah, Manny. The stuff takes time, but I swear it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. That's awesome. Glad you guys love it. Bank of America, going to check it out for you real quick, Gengar. Yeah, falling back off now. Not good. Not good. Rick says, I think Veritone has big move up by earnings on 5-2. It's an AI stock. Hey, Rick, give me the ticker of that one. Haha, Manny. End of week. Yeah, but maybe that's end of week for other updates, Manny. Wink, wink, other updates. Yeah, there's lots of updates in the work right now, or in the works. Gonna have some awesome stuff here. Fiva says, liking Apple right now. Hey, Fiva, I saw you had a new YouTube video out. I'll have to go check it out. I keep seeing it pop up on my feed. I'll definitely watch it here sometime soon. Gonna be fun. But yeah, Apple is looking fire today. Oh my gosh, it's looking amazing. Look at it breaking above the high of the week like it was nothing. Just like it was nothing. Yeah, Manny Kramer, right? He's been crazy. And hey, I will say, guys, for all of the people out there looking at, you know, Stocked Up and the group and everything like that, go check out the day trading channel today in the Discord. We actually, we're going to be upping the price a little bit. So just keep in mind, if you guys, you know, sign up now, you can get locked in at the current rates. So just keep that in mind. I know that sounds a little bit weird right now, but with all the big updates and stuff like that coming, the price will start to go up a little bit on the Discord. So all the members right now will be locked in, of course, but just keep in mind that, you know, prices will be going up a little bit as time goes on. If anybody wants to check out Stat Modeling, I threw a link out here in the chat. If not, no problem. It's you know, no big deal. I'm not trying to, you know, push it on you or anything like that. I'm just, you know, let you know you could get locked in at those lower prices. But man, yeah, Apple right here looking great this morning. Too bad, yeah, too bad Kramer had to do it, Manny, didn't he? Damn guy. Manny says he picked up 200 shares of NLST. Is that the stock you were talking about last night? Yes, it is. So Manny actually sent me an article about Netlist. So I don't really know too much about this stock. Apparently, they're going to be getting some money from Samsung and Google potentially. It looks like they have patent infringement lawsuit against Samsung and Google. With today's news, Samsung, let's see, they've been stalling their court dates for a long time, but it's coming down to the wire, apparently. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Manny, yeah, I'll be honest. I had some people one time trying to tell me that Nokia was gonna do amazing because other 5G companies were paying them money from patents and stuff like that. And I'll be honest, if you're a company and the reason why you're doing well is just because you're getting paid from patents because people like copied you, or because something like that. I don't know, it's a little bit weird. But so Netlist makes NVMe SSDs and a bunch of other things like that, which is interesting. I've actually used stuff like this. I haven't used Netlist stuff, but I've used NVMe SSDs before and stuff like that. It's actually a really cool way to have storage. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. So it looked like they were, getting copied a little bit. I don't know. It could be a good gamble play. I was looking at the actual ticker, NLST, last night, and I was looking at it, and I was like, you know what? It's actually on a pretty good uptrend here. So, while I might not be my favorite, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of companies that are doing well because of like patent infringements and etc. But this company seems like they also do a lot of other things, so I do like that as well. I don't know, it's a very weird situation with them. So I will be keeping it on the radar, but I don't know. It to me it's definitely a gamble. It's not a play that I'll probably be getting into, but it seems pretty cool. Honestly, the stock gets a lot of good movement, which is great, and there's definitely a big catalyst here. So that's a big thing with them, is this huge catalyst, and they're already on an uptrend. So that's also pretty good. Already on an uptrend. So maybe draw that. Not perfect, but looking pretty good. Let's see. So they had that big rise up post-COVID, and then obviously now they're dropping back down in a big way. Netlist, NVMe. Let's see. This is what these things look like, just so you guys know, if anybody was wondering. So it's an NVMe SSD like this, a solid state drive. Essentially, it goes into, I think it's technically like an NVMe slot, but it actually goes into like the PCI slot on, like, there's multiple PCI slots on your motherboard. So here, motherboard with PCI. Motherboard PCI slots. I'll show you. Motherboard PCI slots. So for anybody who doesn't know, like whenever you're looking at a motherboard like this, here's the PCI slots. So see right here, PCI Express 1, 1X. You have that, and then you have PCI Express X16 right there. That would be where a graphics card would go on PCI Express 16. This would be where your CPU goes. Your RAM would go all in here. You'd plug in stuff down here for your case fans and stuff like that. Now, these bottom PCI slots are where you could start to put some of these SSDs. This is kind of what NVMe or Netlist kind of does and specializes in, is stuff like this and RAM and different things like that. Like this would go into your M2 slot. See how it's an M2? So an M2, this might not even have an M2 slot, but it'd be real small. Kind of like this one, but a little bit, it's quicker. like a quicker deal. It's like newer. They always come out with new things with these. You know, they'll come out with like a new slot and they'll say, "Oh, it's fast." So a little bit weird in that sense, but that's essentially what Netlist makes for anybody, you know, wondering out there. That's what they do. I don't know too much about their stuff with Google and Samsung, but definitely a pretty interesting stock, and that's one hell of an uptrend here. I will say it's definitely worth looking at considering it's up 300% since December. And, you know, it's just so low in price that if it starts to get another good swing up, I mean, we're talking, if it just goes up to $6, another 60% move. And that's just up to like a resistance. Even if it goes up to close resistance, that's 30%. So it's worth keeping an eye on. Pretty interesting. But going back to the other stocks in the market, let's check out Bank of America again, starting to fall off still. Thanks a lot, Kramer. I appreciate that.
How dare you?
Yeah, how dare you, Kramer? You just had to say something. How's Boeing? Apparently it's going down. Oh no, not a lot, but kinda. Ooh, SniperBot put out a call on Oracle. ORCL, looking good, 96 strike. Okay. But alrighty, guys, I actually have to get going now. I really do appreciate you guys joining up. I feel like this has been an awesome live stream, an awesome morning. I'm sorry I have to go early. Like I said, me and my girlfriend have our first ultrasound this morning, so hopefully that goes well for us. Gotta get going for that, but seriously, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, Manny, Fiva, Education, Rick, Hanji, Mike Chang, Houdini, Jamie, Ant, Juicy Mango. Love that name, Juicy. Man, I really do. Thank you guys so much. Also, thank you to all of the lurkers out there. Each and every one of you are awesome. Thanks for being here today. Oracle's blasting here. Love to see that. I will say, it's going to be a crazy night, guys. Watch out for Netflix. Let me know if you guys are going to be gambling on that. I'll be in the Discord all day long. And of course, tonight's video and everything like that will be perfectly fine. So don't forget to check that out as well, because tomorrow's going to be crazy with Tesla. Going to be having a lot of fun stuff to go over with Netflix and everything like that tonight as well. So make sure to check out the video. Don't forget, like I said, prices are going to be going up a little bit. So don't forget to check that out as well. And hey, thank you guys for the congratulations. Yeah, I'm hoping that everything goes well today. That's the big hope here, but I think everything will, hopefully, so that's good. And thank you guys so much, seriously. You know, I will say, we probably wouldn't even be having the kid without, you know, you guys and the community and everything like that, because, you know, hey, that's what keeps us going here. So thank you guys. Don't forget, we go live every single morning. I'll also be here tomorrow as well, right at market open. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and don't forget to post those profits up, guys. That profits channel in the Discord, I want to see that thing popping off with some of these crazy moves here. Let's go.